We're going to be talking about shifting taxes from labour to pollution and resource use. Now that's not going to be easy, but we're talking about making it an evolution, and it's an evolution that can have long-term benefits. So, but we need the evolution to start now so that the impact can be gradual. And I think with the right political will in Europe, the European member states can be a leading example in this evolution.
My main message is tax is about funding public policies. So the best tax system is a neutral tax system that supports economic growth and allow efficient funding for public policies. And it should be up to the public policies, not to the tax system, to change the behavior of people, of companies.
We need a major transformation of our economy, our public finances, our taxation, because we need to introduce a transition towards sustainable development. And there, the main thing is that we need to focus on what we could call a Green New Deal, green tax reform, how to make the polluters pay, how to tax less on labour.
Tax systems in the European Union are still aligned with a linear economy, and we put a high tax burden on labour while putting a low or no tax burden on the use of resources and pollution. Now, newly elected Commission members should really focus on developing a long-term strategy to align tax policy with the SDGs and the circular inclusive economy, because it's the key to the success of the European Union, that we can provide decent jobs for people as well as live within the means of the planet and stay competitive at the same time.
If there's one thing to remember from today, it's always to consider policy intent and its revenue implications together. So for example, if you think about decarbonization, if you have a carbon price, such as a carbon tax, this raises revenue and this creates opportunities elsewhere in the economy. If instead you have a policy that spends revenue, for example a subsidy or a tax expenditure, you need to raise revenue elsewhere, and this actually creates additional challenges elsewhere in the economy.
As an environmental group, we do believe that the taxation of polluters is a way to give a price to pollution and therefore to help our environment. Promoting environment sector solutions by creating local recycling solutions is a way to have a positive impact on local employment.
When it comes to environmental taxation, we think that a plannable tax income, so long-term plannability of the tax income, is very important for a government. So the shift from labor taxation to environmental taxation has to be analyzed very, very carefully. In our opinion, actually, what is more important or more useful, also in terms of public awareness or acceptance, is tax incentives rather than tax increases.
My main message is that, let's say, tax systems, when are they well designed and non-distortive, they can be a critical enablers to accelerate the transition towards low-carbon circular economy. Tax systems, in fact, can ensure a level playing field that will trigger the rapid uptake of sustainable business models. When well-designed, tax system can incorporate environmental externalities. They can preserve or maybe even enhance the value of materials, promote the gradual decarbonization and dematerialization of the economy, especially when they also introduce element of sensitivity to technology and societal changes.